This is me doing the same walk as I did over 2 years ago. And as you can see, I'm walking really well. I've got no limps or nothing. Oh God, it's so hard to talk on camera. You'll have to bear with me. I used to have to get up in the mornings and walk sideways like this because there's no way I could straighten up. I had so much pelvic pain, and it affected my whole right side. I would go to the toilet. I'll try and show you if I can turn this around. I'm not sure if it's gonna see. If I sat down on the toilet, I'd have to sit in a certain position because if you moved like forward or backwards, I would get a shooting pain in my back, right on the right hand side inside. It's a very deep pain, and all the women that are on the site that are explaining this deep pain, it's horrendous. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I really wouldn't. I've been a lot better since the reversal. I'm not 100%, but I am a loads better. I think as well, I think because I've had these clips in since I was 31 and I'm 54 now, I really believe that there's permanent damage there. When like I said, 50 days after I was sterilised, I was in constant pain. I had low backache, terrible. It affected my whole right side. I'd get like pain going to my knee, and it would stop at my knee. Maybe months after, it would start going down the whole right side of my leg. I've also had my toe off. Like I said, in group, I had that. I was going to the doctors a month after I was sterilised, complaining that my toe was hurting. There was nothing for you to see, but it was really hurting inside, and I really think that it was to do with the clips. Because when I had the clips taken out, they said that I was in theatre for 2.5 hours, and I had a job to get the clips off of me. At one stage she said she was going to leave them in me, and I thought, oh my God, thank God she didn't. One thing I am sorry that I didn't take those bloody clips with me home. They told me I couldn't take them out of the hospital because they had human tissue on them. I should have shoved them down my knickers and said, they've been in me for 20 odd years, they're coming home with me, and I should have been more persistent. But at the time, and those who have had this done can appreciate that all you want is just to be better, better quality of life. I wasn't having a quality of life, I was just existing. That's all I was doing, and it was killing me. It was horrible. When I look at, I'm feeling a bit tearful now actually. When I read through my diary, 7 months before I had the clips taken out, it's horrendous, absolutely horrendous. I cry every time I read it. That'll stay with me for life. But I still keep a diary, and I would advise everybody to do the same, because you've got evidence of what you've been doing during the day, how you've been. It's just so much information there, and it's so much information that you can give women in group as well. And this group is absolutely fantastic. It really is, because it saved my life. There are a few of you do know where I did try and take my own life when my granddaughter was just a day old. I'm not proud of that at all, but I did not want to hold her and to scare her, because these pains were terrible. I could be sitting down and then all of a sudden I go, ah! Like that. It was horrible, and I was getting that 20 to 30 times a day. I don't know how I survived, I really don't. I really, really don't know how I survived. I'm just so glad I've had the reversal. The reversal for me was the way forward, because I felt I wanted to give myself the best possible chance in getting myself reconnected, if that makes sense. You know, it was a personal thing for me. I felt, you know, they'd ruined me, ruined my body, taken away a good chunk of my life, which was 23 years now. And also, you know, like I said, I'm not 100%, but I am loads better. I find every day I go for a bath. Some days I go twice a day with really, really hot water, and that helps an awful lot. It's very hard to talk into the camera like this, believe you me. But I'm trying my best. You know, if there's any questions or anything that you want to ask me in group, please feel free. I could go on and on and on. Even now, and I mean, what is it now? It was 2012, I got my clips out. I had to wait another 2 years before I could get the reversal, because they wouldn't do it on the NHS for me. So I've had it done, and it was the best thing I ever did. But even to this day now, I go to bed thinking about all of this. I wake up thinking about all of this. I have broken sleep in the night, and it's the first thing that's on my mind. I'm on group all the time, because I really think that, you know, the more women that know about all this, the better. My husband keeps saying, you know, can't you leave it alone now, you know, get your life back. Yes, I am getting my life back, but what he doesn't understand is, you know, it was taken away from me. And he should know better than anyone how I've been, you know. I remember, oh God, there's so many stories I could tell, and I am trying to write a book about it, but there's one time I remember we were having a drink in the house. I don't drink much, but I had a drink this particular night, and I started getting those pains. And I remember we had a coffee table on the floor, and I was leaning over the coffee table, and I was breaking my heart. I was crying my eyes out, shouting, for God's sake, somebody help me. Somebody help me, please. It was awful, awful. That sticks in my mind. I'm sorry. It's just when you've been through something like this, and it's so bloody hard. It's hard. I'm going to sign off now, but I will try and do another video soon, okay? I'll promise I'll do another video, because I'm at this point now where I think I was allergic to the clips, because I wore a chain of my late mother's on a weekend away. I only wore it for about, I don't know, 4 or 8 hours a day, and I had a big red rash on my neck, and that got me to thinking about the clips. So when I came home, I googled the clips to see what they were made of, and they were exactly the same as this chain, gold plated. So I'm 100% sure that that's why I was so bad. All in my records keep saying that my stomach was very, very inflamed. And it's, you know, I read my records, and I could cry at everything, really. You know, they should have looked at my records and seen, you know, let's have this woman in, there's something wrong with her, you know. But they never did. I'll never forgive them. Never in my whole life, I won't. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now and try and put this video on, okay? Bye for now.